YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chicks Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BREAD Fox reporting from the Chicks Universe, and today we are talking about none other than this man, Kanye West. So, of course, ever since Kanye got his Twitter back, it seems like every single day this guy is tweeting something completely off the wall. You would think that after somebody has been acting so insane and narcissistic, there's nothing that they could say that could shock you or make you feel like, man, this guy went too far. Because it seems like this guy has went as far as you can. Well, last month, Kanye actually tweeted a series of tweets that were extremely demeaning and disrespectful and vulgar, just to say the least. And those tweets were directed at none other than Jay-Z and his family, in particular, his kids. Even for Kanye's standards, it was extremely below the belt. And there wasn't one person in the world who was in support of anything that he did that day. I'll summarize what he was saying. Pretty much what he was saying is that he was not making light, but he was highlighting the fact that Jay-Z may have special needs children. But of course, the way that he highlighted it was not in the best manner, and it has zero sensitivity involved whatsoever. He even went as far as to use the R word. Now, reportedly, when Jay-Z and Beyonce both found out about Kanye's rant about their children, they were extremely furious and absolutely appalled. Even his ex-wife Kim Kardashian was appalled, and reportedly Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mother, was extremely appalled as well. So that led to rumors that Jay-Z and Beyonce were threatening to use legal action against Kanye. A few weeks later, we have tweets from Kanye essentially apologizing to Jay-Z. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, how would Jay-Z even be able to sue Kanye for those tweets? It's actually very interesting, right? I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the fact that defamation of character is something that you can sue somebody over. However, what a lot of people may not know is that defamation of character actually becomes even more serious when it involves children. So, Kanye making those remarks about Jay-Z's children, if it is not 100% fact, could easily lead to Kanye being sued and losing millions of dollars. Why? Because what he said was pretty much that the children are the R word. Now, granted, they may have some type of learning disabilities, but that does not automatically grant them or put them in the category as the R word. So it would be actually very, very difficult for Kanye to even backtrack from those tweets and prove that he wasn't trying to state something as fact, because he doesn't know the facts of exactly, if they do have any disabilities, what those disabilities are. And that automatically can be used to prove damages. We don't know if Kanye, is finally coming down from his episode and he's starting to realize, like, man, maybe I went too far and it was kind of not needed. This is actually what he said in regards to his apology to Jay-Z. He said, "I'm sorry, Jay-Z. I be feeling bad about my tweet, but I still feel like I gave my life to the industry. And I thought so many people were my family, but when I needed my family, on some real S word, none of these rap N-words had my back." So it seems like a lot of Kanye's gripe towards people and the industry is the fact that he feels that when Kim Kardashian divorced him and took his kids, nobody was there to help him. However, in retrospect, when you really look at it, Kanye was bugging. He was doing a lot of things that people found extremely offensive. And it was kind of like leading up to where we are today. And I felt like a lot of people could see where we were headed. So they made the smart decision and decided to distance themselves early on before things got horribly wrong. There was even a tweet saying, you know what, I'm going to stop being a Kanye fan now before he starts praising Hitler. And this was like in 2014. And wow, look at this. He's literally making a song praising Hitler. So Kanye sometimes, it seems as though he has no type of self-accountability, and we all know he's extremely narcissistic and has the craziest ego, so it makes sense, but it seems like there's no limit to his understanding. It seems like he honestly cannot compress or rationalize why people would try to distance themselves from him, which is absolutely insane in itself. He even went on to continue to add more tweets. And then he said, do Beyonce even let Jay ever get some pussy? I mean, at least a couple of times. And I guess like he's just trying to be funny. And I guess in a sense it could be funny, but the messenger of the message is just like, it's just not messaging. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we're not really trying to hear no jokes from you. Like, nothing you can say right now is even close to funny. So it's like Kanye is really, really conflicted in what he wants to do. It's as if because he doesn't have his family anymore, he wants to see the entire world burn, which I understand how somebody could feel that way if they lost their family. But at the same time, you know, maybe the person you should be angry at, not to sound cliche, but is yourself. You know, maybe it's time to really look within. If you really love your family, you would put in the work to make sure that you can be there for them. But that's just me, and that's how I'm viewing it. And plus, you know, I'm viewing it from the outside looking in. This is probably an extremely complicated situation with a lot of intricacies that a lot of people probably cannot see. So for that reason, I'm always going to reserve my judgment. But at the same time, I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you think Kanye is just absolutely off the rocker and he's just like scratching the wall for any attention he can grab? Or do you feel as though he's completely justified in the way that he's acting towards everybody because everybody in a sense turned their back on him when things got a little bit difficult? Let us know in the comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy BREAD Fox reporting from the Chicks Universe. And as always, till next time.